And we're back with another episode of the Mississippi State rebuild after dropping one to Kentucky that was a terrible game to lose. Definitely one we thought we was winning this year. Probably caps us off right about 6 wins. We got commits even though we lost. I don't know how, but that was the loss of the rebuild so far. I knew it. One, I did that and forgot to put him back in. So we played half our games that way. Not half, but a good handful. Oh, that other safety's injured at the moment. So we want... Wait, the other cornerback that we would put there is injured also. Dang. Yeah, so we're going to have to go Stewart. That stinks. Yeah, I don't know why he was in there. Play style's getting better, but not much. Man. That is not a game we wanted to lose. Nor did we think we was going to. Honestly. But it's the SEC. There's going to be games like that. It's going to happen. That's why it's one of the more challenging rebuilds. So you guys can't ignore me forever. Come on now. Do we really want to go after a guy that... I don't know. Next week we'll see. We might switch, but then we might lose the other corner. That loss hurt. We got the SEC game, didn't we? We won that game, didn't we? I thought we could. See, that's why we had to get that Kentucky win. Because that put us at 7. That would give us 8 wins. I mean, 8 and 5 in the SEC is respectable on a rebuild. But we dropped it. Ole Miss came up. It's going to take this edge setter. Yeah, we want to make sure that with the transfer portal, we bring in the right people to whoop Ole Miss next year. Because I'm about tired of them. They have taken so many of our recruits. Oh, that was the only... Oh, wait, we did that wrong. We only wanted to put 25 on him. And change his to 50 since we're going to not have an edge coming in. Want to make sure to get an edge in this year. We also definitely need to bring in another quarterback. I do not think we have a quarterback that can win us a national championship coming through the SEC. Pretty much at all. The inability to throw. We need somebody who can throw and run. Will Wilson, he has pretty good skill caps as a pure runner. Somebody along those lines. We got an injury we're dealing with. We're 7-4, 7-4 with Ole Miss. Got to have injuries because our overall's going down at both positions. Yeah, safety, halfback. That's our third down back. Pringle's injured for 2 more weeks. And the tackle. He's at 86. And he's not going to get any more overall, so that's going to suck. Because he might have been slightly draftable. We're better than the Egg Bowl. It's a strange bowl game to play in. Like he went and played that one drive. And another drive that they put him in. 30-12. I got through a couple of the interceptions. Rushing. He finally ran the ball effectively the second half of the season. I feel like most of that was us, though. Carry on and out. So we got a receiver staying. Graham's gone. No, how did our brand exposure not go up enough? We cannot lose Lawrence to the transfer portal. FIU at 8-3. Memphis 9-3. Come on, no way Memphis 9-3 is weighted the same way as Georgia and Alabama being 8-3. And Indiana 7-4. Baylor 7-4. If we could somehow pick this one up. That win could make up for the loss to Kentucky for sure. We could get 8 wins this year. The 4-star Sam linebacker. We're ranked. We got that win, didn't we? 8-4. Single season receiving record? Really? That's crazy. So we have to have a good bowl game here. Not good, but solid. And Ole Miss, even though we beat them, took a recruit. All right, so we should get that with the pipeline because nobody else is actually recruiting. Oh, no, they did offer. LSU has a crazy pipeline there. We're going to bring a couple centers, and they might be playing guard for us next year. I don't know. Daggone it, I keep doing that and stopping one short. So the really good center we wanted to get, we're probably not going to get. Old Miss jumping in this battle after just getting their teeth kicked in by us. No, we won the game in simulation. I don't want to say we kicked nobody's teeth in regular season stats. So Carry On broke the receiving yards record for the season. 3,633 is kind of insane for this guy's build. Still losing him. How is the brand exposure grade not going up? We played the entire season on national TV pretty much. One game and a bye week. Other than that, we were on TV. Plus, we're going to have a bowl game. We definitely want to win this bowl game also. Let's see. A New England coach. Pipeline's not great, but we also don't know what's available, so no threes. He's just filling it out. Tactician. Motivator. Quarterback and running backs. Not a great recruiter. We're going to keep him for now. Kind of don't want to, but we're going to. It's a useless pipeline. Love you, baby. I'm sorry. You don't feel well. Alright, we did get the tackle to sign at least. Brian Sorsby wins the Heisman with not much better stats than we had. We got Memphis. I said, "Oh, you talking crazy about us?" Georgia Tech. How are these all considered job upgrades? 5-7, 6-6. We beat them. I mean, must be the pipelines and everything that has the school ready for to compete or something. I don't know. They went 2-10 last season. They're a 76 overall roster. It's crazy. Let's see if we go to job offers, we can kind of see who's been fired. All openings, any coach. Elite recruiter. Mark Cunningham doesn't really have any. We do get Major Applewhite sometimes. He's okay. The fact that we don't have more interest. So Stoops is available. Should beaten us, should have saved their season last year. Kind of would prefer to have Stoops as a coordinator versus Bud. Is what it is. We got to win this game. And it looks like we're away. They have one more win than us, but it is a bowl game, but
today is see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered.
Memphis is another team I'd like to do a rebuild with.
Happens in this game. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
If he would just hold that block and let us get behind him, he'd be gone.
So Mississippi State's offense will go to work first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want,
play
when
pace.
they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better.
Let's go. Let's try and get a shot play here almost immediately.
A couple years ago, and this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches.
Safety went right to where we wanted to go.
All year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple
solid
NFL
5-yard
draft picks
pickup
on
here.
that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This
Are you talking about our defense?
dominates. They
Because
do
I don't think
what
ours
they
is that
do, and they don't
dominant.
care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Grab near the sticks. It's carry on.
And a solid pickup.
He's got him set up for business.
Yeah, this might be one we just get out of here real quick with a win.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. From the gun, the running back.
They do have good run defense. I will say that so far in the game.
Thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I thought we'd jump cut and get past both of them, honestly.
They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Might be changing the route. Taylor wants to throw it. Unleashes one.
Come on, Alton. Drop.
Right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance.
Man, I feel like we should have went after French in the portal last year instead of some of these other guys. Maybe even carry on. One player, the other one I feel like we should have went after maybe was Jelani Watkins just to have the speed.
He'll keep it himself. Nice run there, picks up.
Don't hit me.
Force him out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's going to lose a yard on that.
All right, safety.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play.
See this, it takes forever to actually get your routes this
all
way.
week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive.
Should have went to the X, but I thought he'd make the block that we could do that with. Did we kind of play? Yeah. Let's just jump ahead here. I feel like we should be able to win this game in simulate. I can't believe we dropped that one to Kentucky. We over-simulated the problem. I have to make sure not to do that today. We're going to jump in here. They managed to get 300 yards on us.
They go to the ground.
Duke feels tired. He definitely felt super slow. Yeah. I thought so. I think this kid wants to transfer. We're going to put the bruiser in just because. We're going to try and get forward,
Time, 2nd and 6.
break tackles, and pick up yards.
The offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win?
Break a tackle, big man.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Post curls, we're actually going to put him under. The safety's playing up top. Let's keep him in the block.
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to
Get there.
over the top.
He dropped it. Wow. Our receivers are bad. The amount of drops in the last, I don't know, must be an update.
Just trickled through his fingers.
Because
The receiver is going to hate watching film and watching.
I don't understand how that happened.
That was a touchdown, and he dropped it.
Fair catches. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this punting last time.
I think it goes back to your
we could have made him miss with his gone, but that was a mistake. I read it wrong.
working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
All right, we're up 5, so we really need to go get at least a field goal here.
You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
And it'll be incomplete. This
We just
defense
can't
is
catch a
really good
pass.
deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit.
I mean, that's one of the problems. We flat out just can't
That's what they are.
catch.
That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Fake screen
He has
cross
been the
slip.
go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Goodness. That's why we should be just running the ball, keeping the clock moving.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff.
And we've seen Achilles Smith Jr. in the portal last year. We definitely should have went after him.
Able to stop it. And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way.
Thought we would get forward for that yard.
He needed 1 yard.
Oh, they want us to go for it
Get
here.
the
Not
defense
liking
won
that.
the battle up front.
Well, they're going with a run-pass option. Look, they're trying to get that first
Do not
down.
like
They
this
hand it off,
choice.
just not
I'd
able
rather
to
just
get
take
it.
the
It's a
3 and
nice
get
effort
up
by
8.
the back, but ultimately
Block this
forcing
D-tackle up.
4th
There we
and
go.
short. And if I'm on offense, I think I'm staying on the field and going for this again.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Let's
The
go.
Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Stop is made, but he picks up 4
Solid
yards
4.
down to the 21-yard line. After the productive 1st
If we
down
take our
play,
time
2nd
right,
and
we can get
6.
this down to close to 5 minutes.
The give out of the gun. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball
I don't want to pick up a chunky yard, so we're just going to play it like this right here.
This game, but with the lead now late in the game,
Oh, we're not quick enough to get there.
as taking care of the
Why are we
football.
going for it again? I must have my coach aggression set a little too high or something.
Field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Trucks
Run him over.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal.
This is SEC ball, buddy. You're too little in the American Conference.
Not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that.
Dang, well, we'll just go ahead and score there. Now we're at the 5-minute mark. Up a couple scores. Locked up well. Good cut. First down.
They'll finally drag.
Let's go. That's Gabe.
We sensed a great
Year 2 complete.
almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys on the field.
Great season.
They knew they were going to
Got
win.
us a
Playing with a bit
good
of a
win.
chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game.
See if we can get these to upload. No, that one's not going to. It's corrupted from the power going off. Dang, that one either.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams.
One of them is the
all
old
working
from the
together.
Purdue rebuild, it looks like.
And with that, this
All right, so that'll bring the season to an end here. We didn't change coordinators. We did get a bowl win. I think we got up to 8 wins, 9 wins on the season from 3 last year. 6-win change is pretty good. Yeah, 9-4. Definitely good stuff there. So we're ready for the off season here. – 9-4. Ending the season ranks good too. That helps us out. Let's see. We probably didn't have any All-Americans. Heck, our SEC guys are probably low even. Just because of how packed this conference is. We had 2 second-teamers, 3 second-teamers, 4 second-teamers, and you want to leave. Why? You're ready to be a star at a huge conference. All right, let's see what the portal can do for us this year. Definitely looking for a huge season here. Let's see who we got leaving, who we can get to stay. There's a lot of players we want to try and get to stay. He said no. Oh, that's the Spasty tackle, isn't it? Oh man, we're not getting anybody. We got Rice, which I mean, I'll take it, but he's gone pro potential. One player decided to stay out of 7. We're losing good production too. That hurts us. And we forgot to upgrade our seniors last week. So that didn't help. Locked out. All right. He has interest in us, but we're locked out already? How? Oh, we're not. So it'll be a senior though. But Zollers, we're all in on him. He's Shepherd. Right now, we're just going to start with probably one quarterback. We will definitely add another junior. I'm not really liking the recommended. I think we can get this kid with these. Let's go to any state. JP Powell's a 4-star now? When did that happen? Let's see if we can find somebody we know turns to really good receiver here. Like Leacock's fast, but that's it. We gotta take a SEC good too, not just like small school rebuild. Trying to see if Bettis Jr. or Eugene Hilton was down here. And they are not. So let's see. I mean, Graham could come in just as a senior. Are there any huge receivers that can play tight end for us? Junior. Not huge, but he's not small. I'll be coming across like 230, 240 pound receivers. That might be the 220 something pound kid. Probably be a good deep dirt receiver. Ah, 6'3", 220. All right, we're getting third down here now. A couple kids I think we would be looking for. I don't remember by name always. but the few we're looking for, I think, would be a little higher up than this. Massey makes a solid slot, but I don't think he makes a solid slot in the SEC. All right, so we're gonna go towards that top kid that's pretty big to play tight end for us. And then we really need another receiver, so we're just gonna go after this route artist also. I don't really have a tight end that's interested in this. We got Ham. He doesn't have speed. Only 2 stars. And the SEC is kind of crazy. We do have a receiver we're going to try and move over. No interest on the offensive line is insane. Like, we're the SEC. We're not like bums. I gotta hope to win some of these tackle battles. If a Florida school don't go after him, we can get him. We have way too many offensive linemen on our board right now. Honestly. Jake Jackson. If we can get Crawford, we'd really like to make that pickup. Let's see, there's a few 3 stars down here that are usually available that are pretty good. Noah Carter's there. Yeah, no interest in coming back. Yeah, no, I'm good. We're also going to have to take that offensive lineman off our board to get. We need 2 corners and 3 safeties right now. And we have to find guys we know gets good. Jamrock either gets good or he doesn't. I can't remember. We're going after him. Is that Bakari Swine? Why is he only a 2-star? There's Taylor. I feel like I've had Barbie. I feel like he gets okay, but he doesn't get really good. Alright, I think we're gonna go after Taylor. Box specialist though. Coverage specialist. But it's pro potential, so he'll be gone pretty quick. Patterson can come for a year. I feel like I've had Carter Jr. I don't know. I don't remember if he's decent or not. So we have one quarterback and a redshirt freshman. So as long as it's not Ohio State, we stand a chance in this battle. And we're not going to have hours to go after all these guys anyways. If it's not a Florida school, we stand a chance, not Florida and Georgia. I feel like this is the one to pull from the board. All right, we have to find another safety. I almost feel like going after Marcel Reed also, but what I don't want to do, there's Lincoln Kennedy over there. I can move him to the coverage specialist also. But I don't think he'll be good enough. Because he's not a corner. Oh, he's not on our recommended list, but he is available. Let's see. Sanks is a box specialist. Junior also. We'd like to bring in somebody a little younger. feel like I got Fahim before. Let's try and get him. Like he has a good. Let's go need scholarship here. All right, we got to get some of these guys without putting hours in. We might have stretched ourselves a little thin on not going with people who had interest in us. But we'll know after week 1 where we stand with Lyman, and we'll reshuffle them. Two linebackers to go with AJ. We should be okay. 2 more corners and 3 safeties. We'd really like to get Jaden Patterson and Costner for sure. And really Fahim also. Honestly. We'll have to add another quarterback to the room also at some point. We're first there with a great pipeline. We're not first here, but we'll see. That wide receiver can really come off our board also probably. The one we're not going to win, that'll open up spot for a special teamer. I feel like we'll get on the board immediately after 1 week there. This one's a close call, I don't know. We don't have a pipeline at all. We don't have a pipeline at all here. We'd definitely like to get the 2 4-star guards. Crawford should just be a spending battle. We definitely want Noah Carter and really McGahee also. The lack of pipelines on both corners we're going after means the likelihood of somebody else wanting them could get in the way. Pipeline issues over here also. Both of them are Maryland. And we really need to land all of them. This recruit we're not going to land. Let's pull that freshman from the board. We might hold off on his. On pulling him from the board because we might be able to salvage him next season or salvage him another week and get him to stay with us. Not stay with us, to join us. All right, let's see what we look like here and what we need to rearrange. We really would like to get Zollers, especially since we didn't put hours on Reed. Okay, we should be able to make this just a spending race. The 1-star pipeline. All right. Florida's going after him, so we'll need a running back or two. Are they still putting hours in him? No. So we just got to put enough hours to get to seconds all. Utah has the pipeline. Indiana's also going after this kid. Gold pipeline. Do we think we can outspend Utah though? As of right now, we're going to leave him on our board. If the other kid is available still, that was a similar build, we might go after him. Two-star pipeline's going to be hard to beat. Them having silver and us having none. We're going to see with visits it's possible. Man, it popped out of nowhere to take him, huh? So Reed seems like he might be possible still. Pretty much the only school we didn't want to get interested in. Crawford did. Man, seriously. Come play in the SEC. Dang. Gosh, come on, LSU. Making me feel like we should have went down the yellow pathway that lets you develop everybody, the development path, so that we could have just went young and got players we needed. This is crazy. The inability to get recruits. No one's gone after Marcel. He has the Florida, so that's over. No other interest is insane. Cornelius Warren III. See if we can find a bigger back, sophomore. Yeah, I think there's been an update because I feel like his space has changed. Williams. Jalen Dupree, sophomore, loser, bruiser. Nobody's putting hours in him. That's us there. We're going after him. Sophomore, elusive route runner. He's a sophomore with East Florida, so Oklahoma probably has a solid pipeline there. We're still on Miles, even though we're probably going to lose him. Jakari Ferguson from Arkansas. We're going to go after him. I feel like taking big school rejects that are young might be the way to go for us. Also, Carry-On's our receiver. The number 2 out. We're looking for that kid that was real big, and I quit looking at weights for a second. Forgot. We want to see that other 6'3", 220-something pound receiver if he's still available, if he's being recruited right here. He's not, so we're going to switch to him. I need another D tackle. Freshman. Brand exposure, but that should go up a little bit with us winning games. Pro potential. I think we can have a better grade there than them. Joe Phillips would definitely go after him also. We're kind of just trying to see. He's a sophomore, Notori Brown. Corey Smith. All right. 300 hours available. We got to spend them. We also need another safety, really. We're probably not going to put hours on Marcel early. I got to make sure it also doesn't mess up Zollers, that he's not playtime. Because between the two, that's the one we want. He's a freshman, so we're going to have him for 3 more years. I also think I just have enough hours available to start going 50 on people and get ready for visits next week. We're not going after a tight end because we're actually going after, where's he from? Maryland. So there's going to be schools with pipelines. We actually should 50 him up also. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and end this video and come back.